Good morning, students. This is your social science teacher Shivani Bhaskar. Students, from the last two classes, we are studying our geography chapter 5, major domains of the earth. Okay, and in this class today we will complete this chapter. And in the next class we will discuss the question and answers of this chapter. So only two topics are left from the chapter. One is atmosphere and second is biosphere. In the first class, we studied about the lithosphere. First of all, we studied that what are the three major domains of the earth: lithosphere, by atmosphere and hydrosphere. These three are the three major domains of the earth. Then we studied about the lithosphere. In that we studied about the seven continents. I hope you all know the name of all those seven continents. Then we studied about hydrosphere and we studied about the name of five major oceans on the earth. Right? Now today we will understand what is atmosphere and the layers of atmosphere. Right? So first is atmosphere. Atmosphere is a thin layer of gases that is surrounding our earth. A thin layer of gases that is surrounding our earth is known as atmosphere, and these are the five layers of our atmosphere. So today we will understand more deeply about atmosphere. You know that atmosphere provides us the air that we are breathing is provided by the atmosphere. Then one more thing, it is also protecting us from the harmful rays, because the ozone layer that is protecting us from the harmful ultraviolet rays to enter on the earth's surface is also present in this stratosphere. So that is, the atmosphere is providing us the air and it is also protecting us from the harmful rays of the sun. Okay, now one more thing about atmosphere, it extends up to the height of 1600 kilometers. It extends up to the height of 1600 kilometers. Okay, these layers are starting from the earth's surface. These are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. It is the uppermost layer of the earth, exosphere. Okay, so these are starting from the earth's surface. That means first layer is troposphere. It extends up to the height of 20 kilometers from the earth. Then stratosphere, it extends up to the height of 50 kilometers. Third is mesosphere, it extends up to the height of 80 kilometers from the earth's surface. Fourth is thermosphere and it extends up to the height of 400 kilometers from the surface of earth. Then last is exosphere and it extends up to the height of 750 kilometers from the earth's surface. So these are their height also. Next is, students, we know that atmosphere means the mixture of all the gases. But what is the main constituent of these gases? Our atmosphere is composed mainly of nitrogen and oxygen. So nitrogen is 78% is nitrogen in our atmosphere. Okay, then oxygen is 21%. 21% is oxygen, which makes 99% of the total atmospheric gases. Okay, then remaining 1%, that 1% is carbon dioxide, helium, argon, then ozone, hydrogen, neon. All these gases makes 1% of the atmospheric gases, right? So which is the main gases which is in the most quantity is nitrogen, then oxygen 21%, and remaining 1% is all the other gases like carbon dioxide, helium, argon, neon, ozone and hydrogen. One more point about the atmosphere is that as we are moving upwards, as the altitude increases, the density of our atmosphere decreases. As the altitude is increasing, the density is decreasing. That is why when the mountain climbers are climbing the mountains, they are carrying the oxygen cylinders with them, because as we are going upwards, we may face problem in breathing, because the level of oxygen is less as we will go upwards, because the dense air is at the lower side and the thin air is upper side. That is why the mountain climbers are carrying the oxygen cylinders with them. Now one more point is also given in your books. What is wind? The moving air. The moving air from high pressure area to low pressure area is known as wind. Okay students, so this was all about the atmosphere. Now our next topic is biosphere. Now what is biosphere, that we will study. See students, we know that this is the water portion. This is the hydrosphere. I will write in short hydrosphere. Okay. Then this is the land portion and it is known as lithosphere. Okay. And it is the atmosphere. We know that atmosphere, this is our atmosphere, all the gases. So now biosphere is the narrow zone of contact between all these three. That means the narrow zone of contact between our lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere is known as biosphere. That means the area on which life exists. We all are living in this biosphere, because we need lithosphere for our living purpose, we need water also, we need atmosphere also. So from small organisms to big mammals, all are living in this biosphere. So we need to protect it from. The organism in the biosphere can be categorized in two categories: plant kingdom and animal kingdom. Okay, and the three domains, these three domains are linked with each other. We all can see that if we are doing anything on lithosphere, some effect of it will go in the hydrosphere also. If we will start cutting the trees on the lithosphere, then it can increase the chances of flood. The soil will become loose. So that is how we are affecting each and every domain by affecting only a one particular domain. So students, we should not cut the trees. And one more thing, the level of CO2 should be always less than 1. It should be always less than 1%. As we have studied that in 1% all the other gases are there. But what humans are doing, we are increasing the level of CO2 in our atmosphere. And due to which global warming is increasing. We can see that we are increasing the pollution on the earth, and that is leading to global warming. And because of that, our holes in the ozone layer are also increasing, and due to which harmful rays, that I was telling you that atmosphere is protecting us from the harmful rays, that rays, when holes are increasing on the ozone layer, so that harmful ultraviolet rays are reaching on the surface of earth, and that are causing many skin problems and many dangerous diseases on the earth. So now the chapter is finished. Search the extra questions from the chapter. In the next class, we will discuss these extra questions and the NCERT questions. Take the correct answers and fill in the blanks in our next class. Okay, till then, have a good day and stay safe in your homes. Thank you, students.